Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Hey, we have a real treat for you today. We're going to show you exactly how top producers use direct mail. Joe Kenemore, co-CEO from Mailbox Power and the director of possibilities there, stopped by and he shared his insider industry knowledge about exactly how he sees top agents using Mailbox Power to generate leads, to get more value out of clients, grow that lifetime value. There's a ton of great information here I'm excited to show you. So let's get to it. We're jumping right in, talking about what is Mailbox Power. So actually, Mailbox Power, can you tell me a little bit what is Mailbox Power?
Okay, well, Mailbox Power, simply put, is a customer engagement platform that uses direct mail as the channel.
Okay.
And for everybody who's listening, we believe that you should be using multiple channels to communicate with your customers. If you are only relying upon email, probably failing. If you're only relying upon social media, probably failing. If you're only relying upon the mailbox or text or phone calls, you're probably failing. A multi-touch communication approach or an omni-channel communication approach is what we promote. We feel that the mailbox is a wide open, clean, and clear communication channel right now. When you take a look at what's going on out there, Gabe, I mean, really, it's hard to see through the noise online sometimes, right?
Oh,
For
it's
your
crazy. Yeah.
customers as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what's even harder is to find a qualified lead in the social media platform. Yeah, you can find somebody that likes a certain color of a shoe or likes a certain type of leather or shoe or whatever.
Yeah.
But to find somebody that owns a home, is turning 65 next month and needs insurance, or just moved to the neighborhood and I want to tell them about my business, that's where we come into play, speaking to absolute qualified buyers.
Got it. No, that makes a lot of sense. Social media is exciting, but like you said, it's a lot of noise, which is kind of why
It
it's
is.
exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have some integrations, or you have some automations at Mailbox Power that you have seen really take some businesses to the next level. Can you show us a few of those that real estate professionals and other marketing professionals might be into?
Are you kidding me? I would love to. Thanks for the opportunity, Gabe. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to talk to the realtors for a minute. And before I show anything, I just want to say this. Listen, most of your leads are probably coming from realtor.com, Zillow, online. There are quite a few places where you're gathering these leads. And I have to ask you a question. Do you know if they actually own a home? Do you know what their income is? Do you know what their credit score is?
Hmm.
Do you know if they have money in the bank? Like, do you know you're actually spending money to talk to a qualified lead? Or are you speaking to somebody who's unqualified and you don't know, and you're just spending the money on the hope and a prayer? And hope is not a strategy around here. We have different strategies. That is falling into the qualified lead, the qualified seller, the qualified buyer, the for sale by owner, whoever it is. But I want to start here. I want to show you our tools really quick. And I'm going to show you some automations that are literally plug and play. And I'm going to show you how to scale your farming. Most realtors that I know today's day and age, they rely upon two things. They farm one area and they have their sphere of influence over here. These are the two things that they kind of rely upon. And some of them get into social, some get into email, some get into some other things. But what it boils down to is reaching those folks in multiple platforms. What I want to show you right now is a couple of ways to do that. And I'm going to stick to the realtors for a minute, if you don't mind, Gabe. I love my realtors. I love
Yeah,
my
cool.
insurance agents too. I love everybody. Hey, I just want to help get you customers. So here it is. This is the Mailbox Power system. Over here, we're speaking about automations. These are automated sends that happen. And I click install a new automation. Category. Yes, general business, insurance, network marketing, and real estate. I click on real estate, and what comes up? Yes, pre-done real estate automations. Now I'm going to start with probably the most important one, right? I'm going to start with farming, because I want you to farm areas. I want you to farm multiple areas. Like I said, it's time to scale. And this automation right here is called the Real Estate Seller GeoFarm Domination Automation. If you want to dominate a farm area, this is exactly how you would do it. And this is the automation that you're looking at right here. Now, folks, listen, here's the deal. It's about communication, consistent communication. If you think you can send one thing in the mailbox and you're just going to get flooded with phone calls, it could happen, but not likely. You must repeatedly communicate with your customers. So check it out. This is a series of 5 cards, and we actually tell you exactly how to find those qualified buyers using these list builder attributes, what branding and pictures to use, what's being sent, a description of what's being sent. But here's the deal. The first card goes out, and these are all written as if you lived right in this neighborhood. And folks, listen, realtors, you don't have to live in a neighborhood to farm it. You know that, but you can farm multiple areas at one time. And that is the key behind this. So you look at this, first card goes out, right? And then, 7 days later, another card goes out. And 7 days later, another card goes out. And then 30 days later, another card goes out. And 30 days later, another card goes out. But these are all pre-done and ready to rock and roll. And I want to share something else with you really quick. One of the things that makes us unique is this. When you look right here, look at this. First name. Are you thinking of selling your home in the next 12 months? Now listen, first name gets replaced with the recipient's name. And folks, the biggest mistake I see realtors doing today is they use EDDM. It says what? It doesn't say their first name. It says current resident. That's the first thing that goes into the trash. We all go to the mailbox. We bring our mail inside. We all do this, folks. We separate it. Anything that says current resident doesn't have my name on it goes in this pile, and that goes in the trash. Anything with my name on it goes over here because somebody has something for me or they want something from me, and I need to figure out what that is, and it has my name on it. And this is what converts, folks, right there. Yeah, right there. Gabe, are you thinking about selling your home in the next 12 months? That gets Gabe's attention, and he is off like, no, I'm not. Or, yes, I am. And I need to look a little bit further at this and see what's going on. So folks, listen, this is the seller automation, and it is a done deal, plug and play. And because of API Nation, you're going to be able to plug and play with wherever your contacts are right now. And that's the key behind this whole thing. Gabe is making it easy for you, and I'm making it easy for you. You just got to click a few buttons, and folks, you will actually get yourselves out there. I'm going to share a couple more with you. For sale by owners. Realtors, if you thought for a second that this wasn't a viable place to go find business and listings, you would be wrong. Did you know that over 80% of every for sale by owner actually ends up with a realtor in the end? Why would you not talk to them? Why would you ignore the for sale by owners? I don't know why you would, but I have a way for you to plug and play and get going. And this is a series, literally, of 9 repeating postcards that go out to this for sale by owner and get their attention. Again, using first name. Look, hello, Gabe, for sale by owner, sold, right? I mean, this is the stuff that gets their attention when their name is on it. It's personalized. You have their attention without a doubt. And that is what this is. Now, this is one of my favorites, Gabe. This is one of my absolute favorites. And Gabe, I'm going to share a story. I have purchased and sold 8 homes in my lifetime. I know I don't look that old, buddy. I'm closer to 60 than 50. And I started to wonder why I never heard back from a realtor. I'm like, I'm not fat and ugly. My money spins like everybody else. What's the deal here? And the deal is a lot of realtors come into the business and they end up leaving. And realtors, you know what I'm talking about. This is it churns, right? But here's what I figured out. We created what's called the ultimate closing gift. And it sends a gift every 90 days for 2.5 years. You have to click a button one time. From whatever app you're in, through API Nation, you will get that name over into our system, into the ultimate closing gift, and we take care of the rest. And you may think this is crazy expensive, but it is not. It's about $200 over 2.5 years. That is a big deal. And here's where things get interesting. Gabe, this is so fun to talk about. I just love this stuff. I love the fact that we just send them 4 brownies and say home sweet home because they probably got something, a little basket or something at the close anyway. But here's where things get interesting. Touch number 2, always room for improvement with a Home Depot card. If you've ever bought a home, you know that Home Depot is a part of your life now.
Oh, it's a godsend. Yeah, absolutely.
And for you to send them a card that allows them to go buy what they need is absolutely phenomenal and amazing.
Yeah, it also speaks to your authority as I know what it's like to buy a house. I know what it's like to sell a house. You're going to need this card.
Yeah, exactly. So now here's where I really find the love of this whole thing. And what I also found out, well, realtors weren't reaching out to me, which means they weren't asking for referrals either. And number three, touch number three, going to great lengths. So they've been in the home, right, for what, 270 days probably, and they get this gift. It's a tape measure that has the real estate agent's logo and the homeowner's name on it. What do I know about that tape measure? They can't regift it. They can't give it away. They're going to keep it forever. And what are they keeping? A valuable tool and your brand in a drawer in their kitchen or their toolbox. They're going to see it time and time and time again. But here's where things get fun. This card that goes with it, it says going to great lengths. And on the inside, it says, how did we measure up? If we measured up to your expectations, we love referrals. We on the slide, Mailbox Power, are helping you ask for referrals where you may have never asked for referrals before. And that's where this ultimate closing gift becomes so important. And Gabe, I have many realtors who actually, this is the only thing they use, the ultimate closing gift. That's it. They don't do anything else, just the ultimate closing gift. And it is an amazing tool for them, keeps them top of mind, gives them referrals, and they are happy. Everybody's happy. And folks, if you've never gotten a text on a regular basis from your customers that thank you for something, try Mailbox Power. Seriously, your phone will buzz. Your phone will ring with customers. Your phone will ring with new customers, and your phone will buzz with texts with people thanking you for sending them a birthday gift, sending them a birthday card. Just acknowledging their existence is enough.
Yeah, that's huge. So many of those gifts are so clever and so memorable. Oh, it's incredible. Yeah. Yeah, I have a great realtor, and he remembers my birthday, and it means a lot, you know. You only get a few texts on your birthday, and if you get one from your realtor, you're like, man, we are close. We had a great time. I'll definitely talk to that guy again.
Absolutely. And I'm going to throw one more thing in there. There's something we're known for that nobody else is. We actually send a half birthday card and gift.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Do you even know when your half birthday is? Most people have no idea. And I know it sounds funny because none of us have celebrated our half birthday since we were 12, but here we are in advanced day and age in 2022. People do love to get a half birthday card. It's a reminder that, you know, the year's half over, your year is half over until your next celebration. But anyway, we love birthday marketing as well. It works in all areas.
Yeah, that's really fun. I love that. I love the half birthday idea. That's great.
Yeah,
cool. So
fun.
yeah, so let's say I'm a real estate professional. I'm into this. This is great. What is really the push for me to adopt this?
Okay, so here's the push. The push is this. It's scalability in your marketing. Can you scale your marketing right now? Like really scale it. And through qualified buyers and sellers, can you find them? Can you find the FSBOs? Can you actually reach those folks? And I have to say, you know, I've done a lot of just gathering information about realtors, how they function, how they operate, what are they doing on a daily basis. And like I said, it's a lot about sphere of influence. They're trying the social thing. They're spending a couple $100 or $300 on a lead from Zillow or realtor.com. And I'm not knocking that. I mean, if it works for you, please barrel down that road and have fun, because I'd be right behind you if it worked, or in front of you, one of the two. But you know, the difference maker is that we could deliver those qualified leads and we can help you actually scale your marketing. Realtors are typically in this one little area, but what if I told you that you could scale your marketing from this one little area, this one farm area, to 5 farm areas all at one time? The same marketing message that makes you look like the realtor of choice for that neighborhood forever. And you keep marketing to them. This is simple. If you're not using the mailbox, or if you're using the mailbox incorrectly, or you've used it in the past and you haven't gotten the results, our technology stands head and shoulders above the rest. And it does because we pioneered it. That first name on the front of that postcard, that first name being printed on an envelope. I haven't even told you this, Gabe. We actually print on an envelope. You want a for sale by owners attention? You want their attention, right? And that's the whole deal. If you want their attention, put a picture of their home on the envelope and send them a message.
Oh yeah, no, that's
they will see that
yeah.
message. They Absolutely. Will see the message. I promise.
Yeah,
no, and it's just our differentiator. It's what we do. We connect you with the right customer at the right time. We use NAR data, right? National Association of Realtors. We know what the data is from them. We know who's susceptible to buying and selling and what's going on out there. And it's easy to find in our system.
Yeah, no. So it sounds like you are saying, listen, something might be working for you, but if you want to scale this out, you want to see success at another level, let's just hit this button. We are already crunching the numbers. We're finding the people for you. And,
Yes.
we're a couple button pushes away from plugging this into your system. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool.
It does. And the last piece I have for this is this. I need everybody to just clear your marketing mind for a minute. And I want you to think about one thing. We all have a mailbox. Every single one of us has a mailbox. Why would you not use that communication channel if you knew? Let me ask you this. If you knew there was a qualified seller out there and you could spend 58 cents or 40 cents to put a postcard in their mailbox, would you do it?
Oh yeah,
Would you
definitely
take the chance? Yeah, that's the question I have for you. Would you take the chance? Would you spend 40 cents or 58 cents or even $1 to communicate with that person that you knew actually wanted to sell their home? That's what I'm delivering. I'm delivering you the opportunity to communicate with somebody directly, specifically, that has the need or may have the need shortly. And that's it.
Awesome. That makes a ton of sense. Cool. So a lot of this looks great. You're working with real estate professionals all over the country. The top performers are what a lot of people are interested in. What are they doing on Mailbox Power?
Yeah. You mean the corner office folks? The one that are doing 10 deals a month? Those folks? Yeah, right. I gotcha. We have many of them amongst us, many of them. They saw the value of automation. Well, automation to me means saving time and making money. That's where I'm at. And that's where API Nation is. That's what you guys do as well, right? You're saving people time and money by going, hey, click here, integrate, let's go. But here's what these folks are doing. They're noisy. They're noisy in multiple places, including the mailbox every single time. If you look at the top performers, they understand direct mail. They understand social. They understand email. They understand that texting works. They understand that phone calls work. They understand that staying top of mind with their customer base is important. But here's what they understand that most people don't, that most realtors don't. They say you have to be known, liked, and trusted to be hired. But there's a word that's missing. You have to be remembered. You have to be remembered at the time of the need. Are you reaching out and touching your customers at that time of need, or aren't you? If you are not, those top performers, they are, right? They are.
Oh, that's huge.
If you're not, you lose, period. They don't know you. They don't remember you. 8 realtors, they haven't called me. Okay. Just saying, that's the common out there, 8. So those performers, they are sending a birthday card at a minimum, if not a gift, because they understand the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity says if somebody gives me something, I have an overwhelming desire and need to return in kind what they've given you. And what they can do for you, they can call and give you a resounding lead, a referral, a shout out. They can do all kinds of things for you. And lastly, Gabe, what I'm really trying to do with realtors, and these top performers understand this, I'm trying to put helium in the hands of every one of their customers. Like, helium? Why? Yeah. What does that even mean? What it means is when somebody says, hey, do you know a good realtor? Oh, yeah, I got the best realtor on the planet. Yep. Helium in the hand, it rises, and I must spout the name and shout the name of the rooftop of that realtor that took care of me. That actually not only did probably the biggest deal of my life when I bought a home, but they repeatedly communicated with me. They respected my business, and they told me so in multiple ways. That's it.
Being remembered, that is huge. And that is often the missing piece. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So a lot of leads out there. You can get them through social. You can get them word of mouth. You're talking about qualified leads. What is that exactly? Where would I find a qualified lead?
Gotcha. Do you mind if I just show everybody what I'm talking about?
No, please go for it. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do this. All right, Gabe. Folks, buckle up. This is where it gets fun. All right. I come down here to mailing lists, right? And I don't have any mailing lists in here because this is my demo account. So I order a custom mailing list. And now I have the choice to find individuals or businesses. And I'm going to pretend right now that I'm a realtor. and I just listed a home for sale, and I want to double dip on the communications by finding the buyer, right? Double dipping on communications. I have all realtors, I have all their attention now. They're like, oh yeah, I'm interested. So I go here, and let's just say I'm selling a home and it's 89074 is the zip code, Henderson, Nevada, 22,220 people there. Well, how do I find that needle in the haystack, right? 22,000 people through demography. Here I am. I want them to have an income of at least $75,000 annually, right? At least. I want them to be a renter because I want them to be portable, right? This is important. And as you can see, there is a lot to choose from, Gabe. It could really, I'm like, whoa, too much. But what I'm showing you is pretty simple. I'm already down to 800 people that qualify, right? I mean, 800. And I've just gone, they're renting and they have an income. Now, realtors, I know you don't want to be driving folks around in your car and showing them homes unless you knew that their credit score was right. I'm going to show you how to do that here in a sec. But check it out. Gender, marital status, age. Maybe you're selling a home that's in an adult community. You only want to communicate to people who are 55 plus. I don't know. Anyway, but take a look. Children's age, ethnicity, religion, education, occupation group. There is a ton of stuff here. Here's where things get kind of fun. I come down here to the very last one. Estimated credit rating. I don't want to talk to anybody unless they got a 700 credit score. And net worth. Do they have money in the bank? 50 grand. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 259 people. Now, Gabe, you think that'd be expensive to talk to those 259 people? It would cost you $24.48 to buy that list and use it over and over and over and over again. That's it. $24.48. That's over. And then you go take those names and you attach it to what? Yeah, buyer automation. And we have that. It's pre-done. Click and go. You click buy list. This is a done deal. And that's how this whole qualified buyer or seller works. And NAR, the National Association of Real Estate Agents, Realtors, they have this data for you. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, just leveraging the data, save yourself some time. Wow. I mean, yeah, you went from 8,000 contacts, which is great, but that's a lot of people to talk to, down to qualified leads, less than 300. Let's get you the message that they want to see. That's going to move people. That's great. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's right. 259 people. Would you spend 40 cents each if you knew they were all interested in buying a home or were qualified? Absolutely. All day long for me.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love also that you can continue to narrow it down so that the message you send out with these cards can be so tailored to these people based on any of those demographics. You can hit them and they'll be like, oh, that is me. It's not just going to be like, oh, this is the same card they send to everybody. It's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thanks again to Joe and the Mailbox Power team. There's a ton of great info there about how you can be generating leads using direct mail and how direct mail is uniquely positioned to help you scale your business. So if you want to know more about Mailbox Power, we have links down below. If you want to turn on this integration that'll sync Mailbox Power to your CRM, to your Google Contacts, to your iPhone contacts, so you can just start sending these shipments just with a few taps on your cell phone. There's also links down below, and there's links to other videos that'll demonstrate exactly how to do this. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. We release videos pretty often with tips and tricks about how to use technology more effectively in real estate. If you have any questions or need any assistance, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation, connecting the world's applications. We love doing this stuff.